Hey guys, Renee with Brent's Lawn Care. Thank you for tuning in to another one of our episodes. Today we are out here. We're gonna do the first startup on this machine that Brandon's been rebuilding for the past couple of days. And I don't know much about what's going on here because I've been busy working on stuff inside. So he told me he wanted me to come out today and fire this up. And let's hope this goes well.
Yep, it's the first startup, guys, on the Kohler CH26 that we rebuilt, and Renee's gonna have the honors. You ready?
Lucky me.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Can I turn the
All right. Oh.
What's going on there?
Yeah,
Delivery?
yeah, it needs a little bit of fuel. Go ahead, start it up again.
Woo.
This way?
Hang on, bud. No, hang on.
This way. When can I turn it?
Go ahead. All the way. High five.
Oh, come on, dude.
Let's give it a little bit of choke here. I don't have the choke connected. Not yet, at least. Go ahead, start it up again.
Go ahead, bud.
Well, she runs.
Yes, I'm actually having a little laugh at myself. People gotta steam clean something.
Oh, the machine's been sitting here so long it became a storage compartment. Renee, increase the throttle a little bit.
Is that connected? That's all
Yeah.
stuff? Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Leave it just like that for now. So I got this white paper towel underneath the engine. If I got any oil leaks at all, it's gonna show up on that paper towel. So I think the carburetor's a little dirty. Or it could be because the choke's not hooked up yet. So it's idling pretty good now. We're gonna know if it's gonna need a carburetor after we're done hooking up the choke linkage. But we gotta drill a hole in the body first to mount that. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. But yeah, it might need a carburetor, I'm not sure yet. These are cheap enough on eBay. They're like 40 bucks, so I'm really not that worried about it. If it's dirty, if I find out that it's dirty on the inside, we'll just replace it. All right, so we're ready to stick this choke cable assembly in. And Renee, get a shot of this. What I've done here is I've used my MTSD as a template. I marked it out on this tape here to tell me where I need to cut the hole. But let me show you how I did that. Renee, if you follow me over here. Basically what I did was I used the slots that were on my other mower as a jig. And then all I did was take a piece of masking tape, just like this. Okay, made my indentations where the holes are, and I kind of just traced them out, just like this. All right, and then I took this and brought it over to the mower and placed it there, placed it like this, as it's sticking to the seat. Placed it just like this, and that gave me my template, so I know where to drill the holes and make the slot for my choke cable. So what I've done here is I've pre-marked some holes here. These are called pilot holes. We're going to use a small drill bit to get things started, and then we'll gradually increase the size of the drill bit until we've reached this circumference here where I got it marked out. And once all the holes are drilled, it should make us a nice slot, and then I'll finish it up with the hand file. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take some WD-40 here, spray a little bit on the drill bit. Is our first hole. Second hole. Now they don't have to be perfect because we're gonna shape the slot with the file in the end. All right, so I use this drill bit to drill my holes larger, and as you can see, I have a nice slot now. The only thing I got to do now is take a hand file and file it smooth. All right, now that we got the slot done, I want to pre-mark my holes here for where this mounts. So I'm just going to try to line it up just like that. Let me see if I can get this a little better here. See how this bracket over here is flush with the body itself? I'm going to replicate that, okay? So I want this rod in the middle of the hole that we just made. So mark it there. Mark it there. Now those are my two holes. All right, we got the linkage assembly in, screwed in here, and we got smooth operation, which is awesome. That's what you want to see. Now we're ready to hook it up to the carburetor. All right, so I ran the choke cable by loosening up this 8mm screw here and slipping the cable in and connecting on the throttle plate here. Now I was checking for smooth operation, and we got smooth operation, which is good. Let's check the throttle, and we got good throttle. So we'll see if it makes any difference when we start it up. I'm not going to go crazy adjusting these right now because this whole body is going to be coming off this machine to get painted eventually. And there's no point of adjusting it because I'm going to have to do it again. But what we're going to do is we're going to fire it up now and see if it spits and pops. If it still spits and pops, it's probably going to need a carburetor, which means that the needle inside this carburetor is dirty. Guys, they're so cheap that it's not even worth rebuilding them. It costs more to rebuild them than the actual new carburetor. So if this is bad, we'll end up just ordering a new one. Before we fire this up, I want to show you guys what's going on with the electric fuel pump. Here it is. This is a low pressure electric fuel pump from Amazon. I think it's around $13 shipped to your house. And basically what I did was I wired this to the ignition, so every time you turn the ignition on, it'll activate the fuel pump. And of course I tied it into a harness just in case the fuel pump goes down in the future. You could just unplug it. But yeah, we're ready to fire this thing up. You ready, Brandon?
Yup.
Okay, go ahead. Yep, turn it that way. Yep. Okay, go ahead, turn the key. Good job. So we're gonna let it warm up a little bit. And see if it starts spitting and popping still. If it does, we know the carburetor's no good. When the machine's all done, I'll give it a ride on it. Even idle. Yeah, so it needs a carburetor. No big deal.
It needs a carburetor.
Yeah.
Hey, but Daddy, well, can I drive it myself in the bath?
No.
Why? Why? I might take off.
Yeah, I know, you're gonna take off and then I won't get the mower back. So we're gonna go on Amazon and order up a new carburetor. Should be here any day now. Once that's in, we'll put the belts on and we'll take this thing for a ride and make sure everything works. All right, we got the new carburetor in from Amazon. Next day, delivery, can't beat that. We're gonna go ahead and fire this up and see if she idles.
Can I start it up?
Yep, go ahead, start it up, buddy.
Okay.
Very good. Nice job. That was no choke. They wouldn't even do that before. We'll let it warm up a little bit and then we'll see what she does. So far, so good. What do you think, Brad? Good. I'm happy with that. All right, now that we know that the carburetor issue is fixed and that this thing's running good, we can put the belts back on. So we're missing this belt here, but I actually do have one that I can put on it. It never had a belt on it when I bought the mower. So this jack shaft belt has to go on first, and then you can put the PTO belt on. All right, we got the belts back on and I re-engaged the hydros. I'm not gonna run this long because I don't have the air cleaner assembly on it, but we're gonna take it for a ride around the yard and see what's going on. Make sure everything works, make sure the hydros are good. Check the gearboxes on the deck and we'll see what happens. right, we just got the mower back in the garage, and I gotta tell you, I'm very happy with what we got going on. Mechanically, this mower is right where it needs to be. The engine's running fantastic. Everything works, the hydros are good, the blades turn on, no funky noises going on there. So, all in all, we're pretty much ready for paint. I won't be able to include it on this video, guys, because it's just gonna make the video too long. So we'll do a part 4 to this build series here on the walker, and that's when this thing will really transform. But as always, thank you again for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch our videos, guys. Keep the comments coming. We really love your engagement and all the love and support you guys have been giving us. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.